Good to see you this Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock for our weather impact alert update here. I'm cutting in with you. I'm meteorologist Clara Fry to give you the update on the latest from Tropical Depression Chantal that is currently wiggling its way through the Carolinas. Our weather impact alert is going to last all the way through midnight tonight due to the threat of widespread scattered showers and even a little bit of a flooding threat as well. And we've also just been placed in a threat for a low-end tornado. So going to have to be keeping a very close eye on that, of course, as also keeping the WFMY app close by as well. So what is the weather impact for the day today? At least for us in the Triad, it's going to be on and off rain all the way through the evening. These scattered tropical downpours throughout the day are going to be more so for the easternmost counties, less so for the westernmost counties, and that's all due to the track of Chantal currently wiggling its way northward, of course, and continuing to kind of bring those rounds of bands across the region. Flooding is also going to be possible, so you're going to want to make sure that you're cautious of water on roadways. If you see that a road is covered in water, please do not attempt to drive in it. Of course, turn around and don't drown. And if you're on the highways or just a regular road, just look for ponding alongside the roads, because in this amount of rain, it really doesn't take much to hydroplane. I'm not as worried about gusty winds. Again, minimal storm threat for the region, but we have since been upgraded here for our low-end tornado risk heading into the night tonight that we're going to have to really keep an eye on. Tropical Depression Chantal, you can see right here, continuing to move toward the north. As it continues overland, it is going to continue to weaken. Most of that rain is staying right over here towards central portions of the area, but we're still seeing some of these showers across our area as of right now, and we're going to continue to do so for the next several hours through late tonight. I do anticipate this kind of be out of our hair very late tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Weather alerts for our area, all of us under a flood watch as of right now. You can see down here part of Montgomery County actually under a flood warning due to the amount of rainfall that is coming down in bands from the storm that continues to bring, off and on rain from the last several hours and can continue to do so for the next several hours. There are also a couple of tornado warnings that we have been keeping an eye on just toward the south of us and toward the southeast, actually in portions of Raleigh, where we've been watching some of those warnings take place. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what's going on here. I have my handy computer to kind of storm track with you and show you what at least I'm seeing right now on the radar. Again, for right now, there are a couple of tornado warnings just over Raleigh, just toward the south of Raleigh over here in Harnett and Lee County, and another one just east of Raleigh. And again, it's all due to the storm itself actually continuing to kind of, bring in that extra spin that these tornadoes need to kind of get going. I really think they'll be brief and weak, if anything at all, but we want to take every warning seriously, of course, as we head into the night tonight. And of course, I'll be there to keep you updated on if and when we do get these warnings. So we are tracking these two warnings as of right now. Flash flood warning in portions just to our south. That does include Montgomery counties. You can start to see that heavy rain kind of sit over the area. And these are those bands within Chantal that are going to continue to impact our area for the next several hours through late tonight. So I want to kind of zoom in a little bit more on our area right now, where we're still seeing some moderate to heavy rainfall, where you can see the reflectivity in that yellowish and a little bit of red in there as well. That's where moderate to heavy rainfall is coming. If you're in Guilford County, maybe you're not seeing much for right now, but the rain is on the way. I did want to show you this also, severe storm risk. This was mainly just for easternmost counties, but this has kind of stretched a little bit more toward the Triad. And this is also where that tornado risk is for Alamance, eastern portions of Guilford County, Randolph, and also just outside of Montgomery County. But of course, we still could see a low-end tornado threat for the Triad, at least for those eastern counties throughout this afternoon and evening. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. I wanted to kind of show you around here with some of our radar tools on what we're really seeing across our area. This is that one tornado warning that we're watching just toward our east and towards Sanford and also Lillington. We're really kind of seeing these pockets of very tight rotation, and this is what we're kind of getting a little bit worried about in terms of the storm moving toward our area as it continues to push north and continues to push east. It's introducing these bands that have those little pockets of rotation in them over here, like we're seeing just here, just toward the north of 421, over there toward Lillington and between Sanford and Lillington. That's that pocket of rotation that we're going to have to keep an eye on heading into this evening. As it continues to move our way, of course, we could get prompted a warning or two for the area. area. Some other pockets of rotation. Also wanted to kind of come over here to this tornado warning and show you what's going on here. This is over here toward Sharpsburg, where we're continuing to see a little bit of rotation here just on 301, just south of Elm City, way downhill from Sharpsburg. But this warning is going to continue to push, and I'm not sure when this is actually going to be out of effect for the area. That's until 2:15, so they got around 10 minutes for that. This warning over here is all the way until 2:30, of course, and we're going to continue to watch this line within Chantal. This is what I'm really kind of worried about in terms of these storms kind of getting a little bit squiggly at times, and that's when we're really going to kind of see those tornado warnings get prompted across our region. Again, not for any of our area as of right now, but they could very well move into our area within the next couple of hours, and prompt me to give you guys the heads up on us seeing a warning or two across the region. To kind of go and show you what we're seeing right now, at least in Alamance, starting to see some more heavy bands of rainfall right now move into Caswell, and also in Alamance right toward Burlington and Rock Creek. So I'm going to look a little bit right now at the rotation within that storm to see if I'm really seeing anything that looks like it could prompt a tornado warning. As of right now, I'm not seeing much, which is a great sign. Of course, I'll continue to update you on that. There's still that ongoing warning just toward the east here in Sanford. Again, this is continuing to kind of push our way over the next several hours, so we're going to have to keep a very close eye on that. And if you see me throughout this hit just going and looking, it's just I'm making sure no warnings have been issued for our area. If that's the case, then of course I'd have to hop on air and make sure I get the message out to everybody. So closer look at that live radar. Again, not going to see rain the entire day, but still going to be seeing rounds of heavy rainfall from Tropical Depression Chantal as it continues to kind of barrel into our area. Fortunately, it was a tropical storm. Now it has weakened, and it's going to continue to weaken heading into the next several hours. So here's that severe storm risk for the area. Tornado risk, I did tell you, highlighted the same as the storm risk. This is a low-end tornado threat, but I still want you to take it seriously. With tropical systems, they can lead to spin-up tornadoes very, very quickly just because of how they move and how they're rotating. It's easier to kind of get those ingredients for a quick spin-up tornado just with the amount of rotation that's within these storms. So I did want to also show you the flash flooding risk for the area. We're in a level 2 out of 4. This means that scattered flash flooding is going to continue to be possible throughout the afternoon and evening. The difference between that and a level 1, this is a little bit more confidence in scattered flash flooding across the region. So not only are we going to be looking on the outlook for those isolated brief tornadoes, but also for the flash flooding risk for the region as well, as multiple bands continue to come down, rain down these next several hours. Heavy at times could pose a flooding concern as we head into the next couple of hours throughout the evening for tonight. So to kind of give you an update and kind of put a bow on it here, these scattered tropical downpours are going to continue through very late tonight. Our weather impact alert going to head all the way through late this evening. Some of us staying nice and dry, especially for westernmost counties that haven't really seen much at all, like Wilkes and Allegheny. Really not going to be seeing much from the system versus Montgomery, Randolph, and here in Guilford County. We're going to be seeing more heavy bands over the next several hours. I need you to make sure that you're being very careful on the roads. If you don't have to be out and about, I would stay indoors. Wind gusts, again, not going to be a big issue for us. And the storm threat is pretty low, but now that we've been added to the threat for that tornado risk, it is worth keeping an eye on the radar and making sure you have multiple ways to receive severe weather alerts. Rainfall today, I did want to show you this. You can see exactly where Chantal has been bringing the rainfall here just by the color coding here, red and orange. That's where we're really seeing the most rain so far, but that is heading our way in the next couple of hours. Asheboro, just over ½ an inch. Albemarle, 0.33 inches. Getting up there right now in Siler City, up to around 3/4 of an inch. Just under 0.4 inches here in Sanford, and really not much for the majority of the triad, at least in northernmost counties, up to around maybe a couple hundredths of an inch, and not really seeing much in Wilkesboro, Surrey, also in Yadkin counties. This is going to continue to kind of push in and across our area. I do anticipate us seeing some more rain in the next several hours. And before I let you go, I did want to show you the latest futurecast. This is an update here. This is going to be pushing through our area. This is a look at around 5 o'clock, where those outer bands, again, strong at times and also bringing in that rotation that's needed for some isolated spin-up tornadoes, continuing to kind of push north and across our area through around 6, 7, 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be here with you and providing you updates. Then we get to around 10 or 11 o'clock, and that's when this storm really starts to push away from our area, and that's when we start to see us kind of clear out for the region. And there also goes that storm risk also for the region as well. I wanted to look real quick back at the live radar to make sure I'm not seeing any sort of warnings for our area, just so I can kind of give you the green light on that and make sure I'm not seeing much. And that's a good sign. As of right now, just those 2 tornado warnings just east of us in portions of Raleigh. Flash flooding risk for those of you just joining us. We're continuing to watch that threat for the next several hours. And before I let you go, I'm going to give you one last look at your 7-day forecast. In the next couple of days, hey, sunshine is back for a bit. AM rain going to be possible into tomorrow morning from the remnants of Chantal. Isolated storm chances are back for Tuesday and Wednesday, becoming a little bit more unsettled through the middle of the week and a little bit cooler as a result. Hey, we'll keep you updated on the forecast the next several hours as we continue to track Chantal. Stay with us.